All right, YouTube, back at it. Mike the Gambling Guy. Figure we're just gonna jump on, do a quick another live stream, see if we can make some more units. And back in my casino. So if you're not sure where I'm playing, feel free to ask. Mike the Gambling Guy at gmail.com. Absolutely tell you. So when I fund the account, I do fund it with cryptocurrency. I do use a VPN in order to use Evolution, but they do accept players from around the world. There's just certain countries that you can play from using Evolution. So they're like, so the casino's like, make sure you use your VPN. So they will literally just tell you that too. So here we're going to get into Evolution. I'm going to play some roulette, and I love playing the live tables. So they do have a lot of different roulette games here on Evolution, right? So if I just go to roulette, right, a lot of these, they're all live dealers, right? You've got a live dealer sitting around here, but they spin that wheel so often. You've got like maybe a 20-second timer, and that's just a little too fast for me. For what I need to do mentally to be able to go through and choose my bet, I'd rather play at a live table, as close as I can get to being a real experience of being at a casino. So for that, I'm going to come over here to land-based, and I'm looking forward to my casino adding a couple more land-based tables, just so I've got some more options. But this one is Dragonair Casino off the coast of Malta, right? Or it's on Malta off the coast of Italy. So from here, I'm gonna. So my 31 was the number that I almost lost on my list there. So I can actually start with 31. So I'm gonna do 31, 9, 29, 35, 14, 24, 30, 32. All right, so that all looks good. Going to make a bet using the 2/3 right now. So there's a couple different ways that I'm going to bet when I'm out here playing, and that is to come out and make sure that I am. Well, hopefully the wheel starts this time. Last time I had this thing where I couldn't see the wheel. I guess I didn't test that at all before I started the live stream. I just kind of jumped right in, just because I want to make some money, right? So it seems like they're having trouble with their video today. Dang it! Right, looks like they're still having trouble with their wheel as far as their camera. So I prefer to, of course, have that going. Talk about having a better video of having the actual wheel up there. But the thing that's important to me is the numbers. So I actually use the numbers to determine what my next bet's going to be. And I know there's people out there going, "Oh, you can't do that, right? That doesn't work." I'm here to prove that it does. So if you're playing and you're on the site with me, right? So this next one should be an even number. So if I don't have a 2/3, I'll also play the red, black, odd, or even outside of the 2/3 betting. Still gonna use that $16 bet that I would have used for the 2/3. I just make more money on it now if it hits, right? I only have half the numbers covered. But according to the method from Income for Life, not going to matter. Because Steve doesn't teach to use the 2/3. He goes, if it's going to hit, it's going to hit either in the first 18 or second 18. I just use the 2/3. Just gives me a little bit of, just gives me 6 more numbers of extra buffer there. So being that this is a real table, I can see there's additional people in the background. Apparently their camera's not working. You know, I've got one dealer. I've got, looks like one person there. He could just be walking through. At least 3 other people around the table. I really like it when the camera's working. You can see people throwing their money in. It's just a better experience. All right, so now we're looking for that even number. Get my spreadsheet ready to mark it. $15. Really, really Didn't get it that time, but I was really missing that. So here I'm going to be looking for this to go red. So the red, I'm really just going to double. Just going to slide that over here to red. And now I just need to make up for my bonus bets. I think it's a $33 bet. Calling the bonus bet, that's really just more of my insurance bet. It's not really a bonus. The bonus is on Baccarat. I just get used to playing with the bonus. No, they haven't closed the betting yet. I really wish the video would work. I even logged out, logged back in. You know, I have to do that old IT trick. Reboot the computer, and this might not be on me at all for their video working. I mean, I've got really good internet now, so it shouldn't be on my side of lagging. This is the first day I've ran into their issue of their reel not showing on video. It really diminishes the effect of a video, right? I'm watching the ball spin, watch the ball bounce around 14. Here's my shocked look on my face that we hit that one. So now I could now I've got really two bets. I could bet red or I could bet high. So on here, I'm gonna continue to bet red, not with singles. Gonna continue to bet red, but I'm expecting this one to also come in high. Would I expect it to be even or odd? Well, the method right now would say, I got a coin. We could toss a coin. The energy on even and odd right now is not giving us a true signal either way, either direction. So let me drop out of my favorites bets here so you can see the racetrack and all the previous numbers that it hit. I'm just writing them down on my spreadsheet. And the spreadsheet is great. But hopefully soon, I get tired of saying that, my son is actually building an app so I could track all this on my phone. So we'll have it available in the marketplace for both Apple and Android. So my phone, his phone, and you could sit in a casino and use it. I know of the casino near me. I can actually sit there at my table and have my phone out. And I can track it without a problem at the phone or sitting right there. If a casino does have a problem with it, I can always just go sit at a slot machine, one-arm bandit. I can just sit there and hit my keys, do my inputs, see a good bet. I can walk over and make a bet. Because you can see I'm making the outside bets. So it's not like I need a casino color for that. So either one of those would have lost there. So this one I'm going to go back to the thirds. And I'm going to put on 3/3. Remember, if I lose a $16 unit doing the high-low, my next bet's 3 units, next bet's 5 units. That's the way it's gone up. If I'm just betting red and black, even or odd, then I'll do the D'Alembert. So 1 unit, $16 unit. 2 units plus if I'm playing the zeros, plus my playing the zeros. So now I'm looking for low to go on a run. Just like that. Be more fun if we could actually see it. I agree. Well, let's get out here and at least make some money. So 1 unit on the low bet. You can see it's a $16 unit. My bankroll right now is at $12.35, including the money that's on the table, and then taking that away, $12.19. So $16 action. And the cool thing about the method is, people are always like, well, it depends on the dealer, right? The dealer's looking for, maybe he spins the ball at a specific time when that zero comes across. Most dealers, if you sit and watch that dealer, once they get the wheel spinning and they get the ball, their job is to look back at the table. What's going on with my players, right? Make sure nothing fishy's going on. They're used to just reaching in, give that wheel just a little bit of a nudge just to keep it going, and they're flicking that ball. They're not looking at where it's at. And so the method works regardless if it's different dealers coming in or out. Doesn't matter. It's just take advantage of the energy in the moment that's happening. And that's all I'm looking at doing. Take advantage of the energy in the moment. Be more fun if the wheel was showing. I gotta tell you. We're going to keep on trudging on. Another bet on the low side. Hopefully we get like, I wish I could share the sheet with you. I didn't make it, so I don't have the rights to give it away. I can tell you where to go get it. So for Steve Nelly from Casino Income for Life, if you want to shoot him an email at casinoifl@yahoo.com. That's Casino Income for Life. So it's casinoifl@yahoo.com is Steve Nelly's contact information. He'll sell it to you. That's why I can't give it away. I don't have the intellectual property to just give it away. I will have an app coming out though in the Apple Play Store that's going to cost like $10. That's basically going to do the same exact thing. Easier to use. And it has a lot more data that it gives you than the spreadsheet. The one thing that the spreadsheet will do that my app won't do is you can put your bets in, what you'd bet, what level you're progressing on that bet. Mine's really just it's called the Roulette tableside tracker. Because all I'm caring about is when we're looking at the board, all we're seeing is if it's coming red or black. That's all people see, right? They're missing all the highs and the lows and the even and the odds. So we're just gonna rebet, and we're just gonna keep this low train just keeps on a piling. I walked up to a casino out in the DC area, and walked up to this table, and it had already gone 9 times on the high side. Right? 18 through 36 or 19 through 36. And apparently no one noticed it. It was a $75 minimum table, which made me go, okay, that's not normally my size of bet that I was playing. But I was like, let's go ahead and do this. And it went from 9 times, it was 19 or 20 times it ended up going. So it's not a bad return when you're doing a $75 minimum bet. And some of those bets I did end up pressing. So it was a lot of fun. So once it went all those numbers, it went 19 or 20 times, and then finally went to a low number. And new people had joined the table, and they're what I call spraying and praying. They're playing all the inside numbers, and they're expecting they're going to hit, but they're not seeing what's happening in the moment, right? The energy in the moment saying a different story, and it's saying, okay, we're just going on the high numbers, and I just continued on the high numbers till it went low, and then I said, okay, it's going to boomerang back. So I made a bigger bet that it was going to boomerang back, and sure enough, it did. Boomeranged right back. Got another high number, and I said, I'm out. Took my winnings. But everybody else was just seeing red and black. That's all people see. You hear them walk by and go, oh, look at all those reds. There's a streak of reds going on. And when they say that, I don't know if they're going, that's a good thing, right? Should I stay on that streak of reds? Or should I start betting against it? Because probability says it's going to go black. Oh, there's the zero jumped up. And zeros do tend to come during these streaks, for sure. So I don't know if I get a back-to-back zero, but those certainly do happen. Now, if I'm playing it, I don't track the zeros. When I'm playing the 2/3, probably should, because Because if I put a 0 in here, it just goes all the way across. It just says, that was a speed bump, and it's actually it's energy being dispersed as it goes through. So that would have, so if you kind of look at that, that would have been a low odd number of 0, because on the single 0 wheel, it's got 26 and 32 sitting next to it. So if it was going to be a number in the universe, 0 would be a single, an odd low number. I mean, it's 0. You'd think it was an even number. But where it's placed on the wheel, it's actually an odd number. So I'm really not surprised when that 0 hits when we're doing the lows, because it is a low odd. The wheel normally shows. I'm not happy that the wheel is not showing. It hasn't shown all day today. Not happy about that. That's for sure. I'd rather the wheel be showing itself. For some reason, the video feed is not coming in. So I won, kinda. Because that was 24. No, 23. So I was looking for a low number to come, and that was a high number. So now I'm going to, I guess once again we're gonna be looking for that low number. Since if you get that kind of bet, and that's the nice thing about doing the 2/3, it wasn't 1 through 18, right? It wasn't 1 through 18, but I am going to throw 1 on there for the 0 in case that 0 wants to come back. But I'm playing the boomerang. Yeah, so we're currently playing in the Dragon Era Casino in Malta, right off the coast of Italy, and I did what I think I could do as far as figuring out my technical end. Do I have good internet? Right, went signed out, signed back in. Didn't seem like it's coming from my system, so it must be the feed coming from the casino in Malta. Yeah, it makes tough YouTube videoing when you're not actually seeing the wheel spin. Right, I'd really enjoy that more. Look, we got a back-to-back 23, so I made $4 because I had my 0 covered there. So it did not come back to low. So now I'm going to see if it's gonna jump over and continue on the high run here. I also would have expected even to show up here. If I'm on 1 unit, I'm just not going to play the 0. That's 20% of my win if it hits on those other 6 numbers. It's what, 12% of my win if it hits on the regular numbers. That's kind of high insurance for a single unit bet. It's fun though when it hits. It is fun when it hits. And now that it has come, I'm almost expecting it to come. But as I did describe, the single 0 wheel is it's a high, or it's a low odd number is the way that I consider it. Oh, Ron, you're seeing the wheel spin. Darn it! It's my connection. I've got really good internet. So that's okay. Thanks, Ron. Makes me feel worse. 20. but at least it's hopefully you jumped on that high side of that, Ron. You're able to get that W there. It's really disappointing. But I did call the even, right? I was expecting that to go even there. I am going to repeat for another high number. So if I would have moved to Texas, I wouldn't mind living in Texas. The heat at all doesn't bother me. I could ride my motorcycle a lot more. That'd be great. And there's plenty and the speed limit's more my style too. If you're between cities, that'd be fun. Now, if I was to move anywhere, I would like to move to Texas. But last year we had a bunch of grandkids pop out, and we got apparently got some more on the way. So family does mean a lot to me. So Probably not moving anywhere. Maybe a winter home somewhere would be nice. Get the kids to be able to travel out of the cold north Midwest. So come on, another high number. See if we can get the energy just to continue on this high side. Yay! So I'm gonna get to my goal of 1,300 for this session. I'll call it a session, see if I can't get the darn wheel to come back. Might just have to do a system reboot. Since, oh, nice. Nice, Ron. Picked up 15 units so far. That's fantastic. Oh, I got a bet. Keep going on to my numbers. Now, next time it goes back to black, I'm going to be betting on black to repeat. Just as an FYI. So depending on what happens here, when it eventually goes back to black, I'll be betting on black to come back. But we're looking for a high number. And then if it does come another high number here, I'll actually take a pause on the high. So I'm hoping I'm hoping right now it's going to be a high black number. That'd be great, because that way I know my next bet's going to be a high, or it's going to be a black number. Now, if anybody had the chance to watch the video from this morning where I called 3 perfect storms. I bet on a fourth. I actually made the bets on the fourth and only got the, actually I guess I called a fourth. Fourth one missed. Fifth one I called and it went black, but it went low. Darn it. So at least now I know that I lost. Oh, no, I won that bet. I won $5 in that bet, playing the thirds. So now I'm going to go black for that unit, and I'm going to put that dollar on 0. So I'm expecting us to go black. So that went to 15. Came to the low side. Oh, so this is actually going to be a black even high. So I'm going to go 50 cents, black even high, 26. I'm missing the 26, which is the neighbor of, I missed my other 2, getting 50-cent pieces on them. So we're looking for a black even high here. Really wish I could see the wheel. And because the neighbor of black even high 26 is 0, it did actually throw another 50 cents on the 0. Since I was doing 50-cent units using the racetrack. 35 went black odd high. Darn it. But it did go black. That was the big one I was betting on. That it was going to go black. This one, I don't have a bet. I'm $21 away from my session goal. Now I'm really feeling bad at all my wheel. Now that I know Ron's got the wheel. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get that fixed. I just like that visual stimulation of seeing the wheel. Even though I know what I do, it's all about the numbers and the numbers that are coming up. I'll get ready to make my next mark on the spreadsheet here. See, playing a live table. I wish we could see the. So Ron, do you see how many people are at the table? Can you see the fuzzy characters in the background? Because that's apparently what takes a while at this table, right? People are throwing in cash, right? Dealer's got to send out the chips. He's got to do payouts like a normal table. So that's where that you get a nice amount of time with that clock, and I enjoy that. So the last time I spoke to Steve Nelly from Casino Income for Life, he's like, yeah, he loves playing at a table with nobody. He's like, it could be 6 minutes between rolls. 6 minutes. And if there's someone else there at the table, well, the dealer ain't going to put up with that. That just gets ridiculous. We're just going to try to wait 6 minutes. All right, I'm going to go with an odd bet. And then if it does come odd, I'm going to go with another odd bet. Oh, good. Ron sees 2 or 3 people. Yeah, that figures. That's why it's taking a little bit of time, right? Otherwise, I've seen the dealer over there. He'll sit over there. He'll unstack chips. He'll stack chips up just to get his practice of doing his chip manipulation. And some dudes are really good as far as doing that. Went even, 10 even, stayed on black. I was thinking it could have went black too, but I'm actually going to be going odd here, and I'm just going to cover those black bets. So a $33 bet on odd. Black would also be a decent bet here. And the way that I've got my black set up is kind of insurance. If it hits, I'm getting paid $70. So it's just a little bit of a kiss. I mean, zeros don't come that much, but I would almost anticipate that. Good thing we didn't go with that black one, huh? We do not have enough for a boomerang. Back to black. I'm going to do the 2/3 for the high bet, because we are $6 away from wrapping this up. $6. I'll take the $9, right? The $9 will not break my heart. Now if we get $5, then I'm 19 cents. 19 cents away from hitting it. And I think 19 cents is close enough. I mean, I guess around here I could make a 50-cent bet. Just to round her up. If you like round numbers. So we got 2/3 of the wheel covered on the high side. High enough. Look, now I'm 19 cents away. Right? I'm 19 cents away. Let's see, what number was that? We'll see if there's a... there's not a... Is there a natural bet that I've got here? There is. It's red. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to bet on red. And for fun, I'm going to bet $1 there and 50 cents on green. Because what happens when you're going for your last bet? Green jumps up and says, hello. Actually, this morning, as soon as I got done, as soon as I cut it off, green was the next thing it hit. And I was like, really? And I'm wondering if my wheel's not showing because of my setting on the YouTube stream. Might have to change that too. See how that affects it. But come on. Looking for red. We'll figure out the technical issue I'm having again later. But I know this is going to be my last opportunity to be able to get on today. Got family supper tonight, so got some more chores to do in the yard. That's what weekends are for, right? Gambling, weekend chores, and football. $36 red. Now I overshot, right? So now we're 1,331 cents. So I did get my my 50-cent win there. So I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you like coming out. Hopefully some of you are making some money with me, because that's really why I'm doing this. I want you guys to be able to play along with me. You can see I don't get deep in my progressions, because I can literally tell you what's coming. I mean, it's amazing to be able to have an insight into a game like roulette, that I'll literally sit at a table and watch money just flow over that table, to the point that it almost makes me sick to see. I mean, every once in a while somebody will get a big hit. The problem with getting that big hit, oh, they expect that next one to be coming, right? I take small bites of the apple, or small bites of the elephant. I guess that's the way you eat an elephant. So we're going to continue to see this balance grow. I'm not looking at taking any withdrawals for a while. So I want to get this balance. I'm probably looking for a goal of 5,000 probably before I start taking some more cash out of it. I don't think I've got another expense that I've got that I kind of need to pull anything out for. So we'll just keep taking small bites from the apple. You know, I don't have to increase the size of my bet because the size of my bankroll goes up. Because what does that do? That just increases your risk. I'm just going to kind of leave this as my little savings account here. Because remember, if you're gambling, probably a good idea. And Gambling Chi, I think, is the one that originally said this. He said you want to bring a battleship to a knife fight. All right, so bring a great big old bankroll. So that way when you're making these little bets, in consideration to the bankroll size, that you're able to kill it every time. And you know, if you do have a loss, your loss isn't going to really hurt you. You're just going to come back in and be able to kick more butt later. So bring that battleship to a knife fight. Right? Might get a scratch in the paint, but it ain't gonna really do a whole lot else than that. So looking forward to getting together more often as far as just kind of live streaming. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully get my darn wheel to show back up. But I hope you guys have a great day. And until next time, Mike the Gambling Guy, I'm out.